Hey, I'm MIZUEZ, a private pilot out of the Nut Tree Airport in Northern California. I earned my PPL in 2021 and just purchased my first aircraft, a 1962 Cessna 172C, and I'm learning everything that goes along with aircraft ownership. I hope you enjoy tagging along on my adventures as I explore new places, make new friends, visit some old ones, and see what opportunities aviation has to offer. Sit back, relax, enjoy the flight. I'll see you in the skies.
So we're here at the airplane today to fix something kind of important. As I saw on one of the last flights, the landing light did burn out, and I needed to replace it before I can then fly at night. So I got a package today. Very excited about it. This isn't really an unboxing. I've never done unboxings before. Even though I'm unboxing it. We got this. That's a Whelen Parmetheus Par 36. Should be a drop-in. It's an LED, which I'm very excited about. Let's take a look at it really quick right out of the packaging. Looks like there is a rubber grommet. I don't believe I need that for the install. I think it's set to fit just exactly right in as is. There we go. Look at that. That's nice. That should be really, really bright. I'm very excited to kind of see how this works. So you got the positive and the negative. So I want to make sure when we connect it into the plane, we do the same thing. I'm going to test the wires. I have a multimeter or a voltmeter. We're going to test, make sure I get the polarity correct on the wires. Wire this thing up. We'll get it in there and we'll see how it looks. Let's go ahead and start tearing it apart. We got about an hour before sunset, so I want to get this done before that. So let's go ahead and start ripping it out. There we go. Pretty simple. Go ahead and set that right there. This is a part you got to be really careful about, because when you take the screws off the light bulb, the wires act like little springs and they shoot the screws back into the wing. Don't ask me how I know. So the old bulb is out. This is pretty much just trash. It's done. You can see the cracks in it and the hazing and everything. Like, I watched this light burn out on the Santa Rosa flight. So that bulb is done. We're going to install the new bulb, but before I do that, I'm going to use the voltmeter. I'm going to test the wires, verify which is positive, which is negative, because that matters with LED. Even though I'm pretty sure I can tell which is which by looking at them, I want to be 100% sure, because burning out this guy because I wired it backwards on accident because I'm excited would be just awful. Anywho, little quick story. When I bought this aircraft, when it was delivered to me, both the landing light and the taxi light did not work. Both bulb, well, one bulb, the taxi light was burned out just from the get-go. The landing light was good, so I thought. It's now burned out. What it was is that the contacts were just bad. I took a wire brush, took the lights out, I scrubbed, cleaned the contacts really, really good. When I put the lights back, the landing light worked, taxi light did not. So I rebought the halogen or incandescent taxi light because that's what was working. And they both work great for a few flights, and then now the landing light burned out. So that's why I went with the LED for the landing light. Anyway, let's test our bolts real quick, and let's get on with the install. Power is on. So if this one's the negative, this one should be positive. Yep, that is correct. Doesn't look too bad. Let's go ahead and test it before we button it all the way up. So yeah, that's pretty bright. I like it. Let's go ahead and button it the rest of the way up and then wait for sundown so we can actually test it at night. Okay, so while we're waiting for sundown, there's something else I wanted to try, and that's taking the GoPro, which usually is mounted on the front of the dashboard looking forward, and I want to try and get it mounted here. I want to see kind of like what that view is going to see, and I want to show off the panel. I want to show off the instruments and let you guys see, like, you know, more accurately what I see. So let's see what that view might look like if it's here. Maybe a little bit more forward. I don't want to get it close to the speaker. There's a magnet there, so there would probably be the best. But how would that look if I'm all the way forward, where I would normally sit to fly? That's gonna be behind me, and I'm sitting like this. Now I have no idea if it can see me or not. And the front screen is off. I think it can. It's gonna be hard to tell, really. I can't see it and do it at the same time, but I filmed it, so I'll be able to review it and see. Sorry for all the beeps. See if that's a spot that I actually want to put the light. I think, or put the camera. I think I might, if I'm moving or doing stuff, I might get in the way. I can't put it to any fabric. It could go here. That's really the best spot for it. Huh. Okay, well, we do have some mounts, so we'll start putting them up and see what we can figure out.
Nuttree traffic, Cessna 1549er Yankee taxiing from the ramp to runway 20, Nuttree. Brake check it. Go ahead and turn off the cabin light. Want to have as much light looking outside the aircraft as possible. There we go. I think that kind of works so you can see my face, but it is a bright light in my eyes, so it will not be used all the time, like now. That's a little bit rough, so let's go ahead, let's go back to boat. Camera fell, that's great too. Fixture full, rich, carb heat all the way in, trim is set for takeoff, flaps are up. Nuttree traffic, Cessna 1549er Yankee taking off, runway 20, Nuttree. 20 verified, heels to the floor, full power. Airspeed alive. There's 50. Rotate. And airborne. Well, I do apologize, as the camera that would normally be facing me, the mount had broke, so it's no longer holding the camera. So I'm going to have to fix that. Otherwise, I would have had a light on my face and you would have been able to see me for that portion of the video. But we're not going to be able to do that on this flight. We'll be keeping the flight kind of short tonight, as I didn't really have anywhere to go. It was just to get the airplane warmed up, do a little bit of some night flight, get some night currency, and then test out the landing light. Nuttree traffic, Cessna 1549er Yankee, 2,000 feet, we're 5 miles to the south. We'll be joining the right downwind runway 20, Nuttree, touch and go. Now I can see the runway. The camera probably can't pick it up right now, but I can see it. It's hard with these runways because I don't know if I said runway 2 or runway 20. I meant 20 because that's where I'm landing. But I might have said runway 2 because the reciprocal is 02 or 20. It's the most confusing runway setup there is. Nuttree traffic, Cessna 1549er Yankee, turning right base, runway 20, Nuttree. Alright, there we go. Base, flaps 20. That nose coming down, check extended final, don't see anybody, don't hear anybody, make sure the volume is up. Nuttree traffic, Cessna 1549er Yankee, turning final, runway 20, Nuttree. Flaps 30. I can see that two on the runway, looking good. Hey! Pops up, carb heat in, on center line, full power. And rotate. Did you just hear what I just heard? Was that the stall horn? Nuttree traffic, Cessna 1549er Yankee, turning final, runway 20, touch and go, Nuttree. Beautiful. Flaps up. Carb heat in. Nut-tree traffic, Cessna 1549er Yankee, turning final, runway 20, full stop, Nut-tree. Beautiful. Flaps up. Carb heat in. We're just going to kind of roll down a little bit because I want a short taxi back to parking.
Thank you for coming along today. I do apologize that there was no cockpit video facing me. The mount fell and the camera just wouldn't stay up anymore. Anyway, I'll get that fixed and we'll be back doing the videos where you can see what's going on inside the cockpit. Anyway, till next time, stay tuned. I will catch you on the next one.